Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, non-ladies, non-gentlemen, trans, non-binary, and just about every other gender type I can think of person to mention here. Good evening, welcome. I am Madeline Levy and I'm here to talk to you this evening about my theatre company Alternative Voices. I think now is as good a time as any to introduce the company, as next week on Monday is Occupational Therapy Week, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about how performance and theatre can bring so much meaning into people's lives. Alternative Voices began life in 2014, where I wrote a production called A Day to Remember, and it was put on at the Mac by a group of minority artists. What do I mean by minority artists? Well, I mean a group of people that wouldn't usually get a chance to express their stories through theatre, because in the theatrical world, roles are usually directed at people who, well, stereotypically are incredibly pretty girls, usually play the main, and there are so few men in theatre that any men who do perform always tend to get the main theatrical male parts, if they're able-bodied, of course. So this group of people who put on A Day to Remember consisted of people who enjoy theatre, but people who society would have seen as different. So people with MS, people in wheelchairs, people who were autistic, and people who suffer with anxiety and dyslexia. The show, well, from what feedback told me, the show was rather successful, and I was privileged that I could work with such an amazing group of people, and I wanted to keep doing it. And I thought to myself, well, if we can do something as amazing as that, why not start running some workshops to see how these individuals express themselves, their style of communication, and how we can communicate with the general public. So Alternative Voices grew, and we have done many events since. We've done monologue and poetry slams, we've done charity walks, we are doing a Battle of the Bands event in April next year. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has come together to support this journey so far. And if anybody has any questions, then you can email me via my website, which is www.alternative-voices.com, and you can also contact us via Twitter and email. So again, thank you very much for supporting us so far, and I look forward to seeing you at the next events.